when the plane was in the airport at San Francisco, I thought we're going to be getting out of the plane and moving to another plane. But the people said, just stay there, just stay there. So we stayed there, and I just got really tired. And they said, we're going to be using that same airplane to fly back to Orange County. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to use the same plane we almost died in. Very good, very good. I was so tired. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning at that time. I was tired, and I remember laying down on the seat, and I said, I'm going to sleep. There was an empty seat, and I'm just gonna sleep. If we die, we die. If we get home, we get home. I don't care. I've just had it. I'm gonna just sleep and then see what happens. And you know, I don't care no more. I was so tired. So I slept, and then we woke up and we were in Orange County, and we made it home. It was like 5 or 6 in the morning. It was just really sad. I think my parents were to pick me up, and they were waiting all night at the airport, and it was really terrible. But I made a commitment to myself at that time that I would change my life, and I did. I ended up getting religious. I found a church that I believed in, and I just started going to church and start praying and started to kind of like pay back God for my life. I felt that at that time. I was a big speedway rider, and I was racing still speedway, and I just, you know, I start praying. I start realizing that, you know, I should calm my anger down, because I used to crash people. I broke people's legs sometimes. I ran into people hard, and I kind of like lost my ability to be rough, to like So I lost the ability to get rough riding motorcycles. I actually found myself praying before races, and that was weird. I calmed down so much. When I raced, I didn't want to pray. I wanted to like win. I wanted to like, you know, get rough. But when I found myself praying and stuff, and I was like, this is wrong. And I ended up joining a Christian church, and ended up learning about God, and I ended up really becoming religious. And after about a year or so, I quit racing, and I went on a mission. I was served by a prophet of God, and I went on a mission to London, the London, England mission. And I was supposed to be racing motorcycles in London and England. And here I am now, a missionary. And I was there for a few years, and I converted like more than 50 people into the church. And with I got to meet like motorcycle racers. One night I went to Hackney Speedway, and I saw Bobby Schwartz and Bruce Penhall. Talking to them after the races, and they did really good, like always. But I was a missionary for a while. I gave myself to God. In payback for my life, I wanted to pay back God for what he did to me, for saving my life, because I think I wouldn't have been here without him. So my life totally changed. And you know, I ended up coming home from my mission, had great experience, and I went to college, graduated. Just decided I would like do that, and you know, try to get my business life together and stuff like that. And then I just basically quit racing speedway at that time. So that's it, the story of the airplane, and going in the airplane, then racing the speedway motorcycles, and then going on the mission. And we're with the ocean with some scuba divers here in Boracay. And so that's the story. I hope you had a good time. You learned something new today about me. Woo!